Come to prove your courage? So did my brother. Now he's gone. Aymond is inside this cave, somewhere. The Frozen Man does all sorts of things to people who enter his domain. I can't leave Aymond in there. Since father died and mother left, he's all I have. No one knows. He takes people who enter Orchis Hollow. Now he's taken my brother. I should stop sharpening this blade. You must go inside. I just can't. We knew a man, old Rory. He went in. When the soldiers dragged him out, he was missing all his bones. I'll give you until my fire burns out. Then I'm coming in after you. He drinks too much, fights too much, and doesn't have the sense Kain gave a Horker. He's the best cook on the island, though. Since father died fighting the Akaviri, we've only had each other. About 10 years ago, there was a collapse somewhere inside. After that, people started disappearing. As long as I can remember, the cave's been forbidden. Captain Rana lectures us every time someone goes in to prove how brave they are.
This one's frozen. Is it someone you know? Guess who I am, and I might let him go. You'll make a lovely squirrel. So inquisitive. How rude! Digging through my things. What manners? is where I keep my friends. Go on, introduce yourself. Doesn't a Rawway look splendid? Always so shiny. Tarak of the Silverclaw, always joking. He's much happier as a vase. This is Oriel. We're brothers. I'm better looking. Doesn't a Rawway look splendid? Always so shiny. Have you any idea? Ooh, this is so exciting. That's no fun. Go on, look around. Oh, and mind the bears. I never got around to changing them back. Leave that be. That's private. Look up, greedy squirrel. See something shiny? Don't break your neck. Astounding. You've accomplished the impossible, leaping small rocks. Keep walking. There couldn't possibly be traps. You'll make a lovely squirrel. So inquisitive. What have you got, clever squirrel? Do you have a guess? Taking away, puffy little cheeks. What have you found? A spy, am I? But why? Oh my, you're a smart one. Whatever will I do with you? That's no fun. Join me inside. We'll play a game of shells. Win, and you get Iman. Lose, and you'll be my newest squirrel. Here I am, or am I here? Guess wrong, and you're mine, my dear. No fair! Don't talk to me. I'm a shrub. Your soul is missing. Want mine? It's black and gooey. No. We're having old friends for supper. Drink some roots. Stay with us. You'll be safe here. The stones! The shiny ones! They're pretty until you turn your back, and then whoosh! Skulls implode, bones shatter. This is my safest place. My friends are here. Don't take them. Want. Greedy squirrels. We wanted to leave here, but then... shiny stones. I ate them after. They were cold. They hurt my teeth. People don't die. They change shape. Like Arroway. She's a candlestick. She's bright as the stars. And Tarak? He's never been happier. The shiny stones did that. The roots, the water, Oriel's 3 toes. I tried to save him, but his head wouldn't stop leaking. Now he's a milk jug. Oh, it gives me headaches, and it tastes like sawdust. Go on, you eat it. So? That's the first thing you've said that makes any sense. Fine, take Iman. Just leave my friends alone, and don't blame me if the shiny stones get you.
What happened? Did you see those Covenant soldiers? I saw a group of them exploring the cave. They laughed at me, hanging in the ice. Then, the frozen man got them. You don't have to tell me twice. Raleigh, you came to save me!
You're lucky I came at all. Where did you find him? Kind's gift. We'll head back to the village right now. Rana's going to flay his full hide. I can't properly repay you, but please, take this. It was our mother's. We're going, dumb ox.
You should have seen it, Raleigh. That cave is incredible!
Don't call me Raleigh.
He had treasures. He was child-sized, like an evil baby man.
Go in there again, and I'll leave you to rot.
I'm obliged to you.
Praise Sithis. A traveler. Please, the poison's chill is getting to me. I don't know if I'm going to make it. I came out here with 3 of my Fighters Guild comrades. We heard rumors of dangerous creatures in the cave. Then we found spiders. Argonians are resistant to poison. That's the only reason I got away. Save my crew. If I know spiders, my comrades are already in cocoons. Find Tethys, Nair, and Hunson Shadow. Set them free. You should be able to get them out before they're a meal for spiders. We shouldn't have come here. I should have listened to the Guildmaster. We're used to taking contracts as they come. We pick our own jobs. The Guildmaster, though, she wanted us to go hunt Daedra. If only we had followed orders.
Thank you.
I'm in your debt.
Thank you.
My comrades have returned. I erect the spine of gratitude. You are a hero today. May your scales stay moist. By the way, we're not heading back to the village. We have our own boat, and we're getting off this cursed rock. If you're ever in Davin's watch, you should consider joining the guild. I'd put in a good word for you.
cursed ship is the least of our worries. Bandits are plundering the mine, looking for artifacts. They're alert, looking for something. Had to kill the one behind me before he warned the others. How are you at subterfuge? I'll stay here and keep an eye on these bandits. Take the uniform from our friend here, then get down into the mine shacks and see what's going on. Grab some gear from our friend here. His kit will help you slip into the mine unnoticed. I've been her second in command since we arrived on the island. She really is a skilled commander. This just isn't her finest day. Or mine. I'm not entirely sure. It was named after a prospector who came out here with his family. They said they were mining for iron, but folks saw them wearing dark robes. That's the story. One day there was a fire and the whole camp burned. Locals said they heard monsters roaring. The place has been boarded up ever since. Grab some gear.
Frozen? There we go.
Get lost! What? Who in oblivion are you? Get out of here before I gut you like a trout. Get lost! Quick, Come inside. We've almost made it past the scans. I heard them say the portal is just beyond.
Who are you? Please don't hurt me. Guards! Intruder!
There should be a lobby to check this out.
So, what did you find out? A Covenant contract? I smell a distraction. That ship we spotted might be the start of an invasion. We've got to get back to the village.
Here we go. See? Bobby.
My husband, Galund, went fishing yesterday morning. He never came home. I went looking for him this morning with my dog, and now my dog has wandered off. No, I'm not. The last place I saw Rex's was near our mill, just north of here. Take this whistle. Use it when you get over there. I'll wait here in case he comes home.
Ooh.
Thanks.
Thank God. My boat sank off the coast in a storm. It was unnatural. I saw colors I've never seen before. I drifted for hours on a plank. I thought I was dead. Just give me a second, and I'll head back home. I'll lean on Rexus when I get tired. Palmyra will be worried sick. Thank you.
they're alive, and they're not furry anymore.
I don't know what we'd have done, living out the rest of our lives as cheese-eating rodents. Ugh. If I ever find that mage, I'm going to show him what it means to be vermin.
Hey there, hungry?
I'll prepare the town for evacuation. Find as many people as you can and send them back here. I'll answer what I can. Captain Tilroni's got the villagers thinking I'm an addled neck. I'll prepare the town for evacuation. Find as many people as you can and send them back here. The people of Bleakrock owe you. I owe you. You're right.
We can't wait any longer. Vivek preserve us all. The Covenant is here. They've taken the signal fire, and we need to warn the mainland. I need you to carve a path through them and light it. The beacon stands atop the tower just outside town. I'm going to rally the villagers and get them ready to go. Find Chilroni when you're done at the tower. She'll hold the way open. She knows where to go. Get that fire lit. We'll be ready to go when you get back. I don't expect to see those troops again. We're headed for a beach on the far side of the island. They don't think I know about it, but smugglers sometimes anchor in that cove. I just hope we catch a break.
Can we romance NPCs in this game? Because we should get married.
too many. There were just too many of them. The Covenant is here. They set fire to the village. Narald and I tried to protect the Earth-Turner family and the rest of the farmers. Denskar headed to the bunkhouse. Ira tried to take shelter in my home. Then the soldiers set fires, laughing. Please, you have to get water. Save our people. I came to warn you, but the troops... they caught up to me. You can't. Don't come back for me. Just get Ira, Denskar, Litracht, and Trinhild. I didn't see where they went. Rana's at the old tomb. Tell her I forgive her.
Soldiers chased me in here. I thought I might burn alive. I can make it. Thank you.
The soldiers are everywhere. Where's Tilrani? I thought I'd be safe with her. I'll bet she's there now. I'll see her there. Thank you.
I just couldn't help it. I ran. I'm sorry. Kind, protect me. Thank you. I'll go.
Frame rate's kind of falling apart, huh?
Pirani told us to run. I thought of the water and all those calm days in the surf. What was I thinking? Yes, my family. I should go to them. Here I go.
Welcome back. The villagers you rallied are ready to move.
I wouldn't have thought those milk drinkers would leave their cozy taverns to come down here. I'll have to get this wound seen to then. I'm going to need my sword arm.
We made it. We have you to thank for that. May Kain always guide your steps, and may Shore always keep your soul.
I loved Tilrani, I really did. But I'm not going to let Trinhild run out of here lusting for revenge. I forbid it!
I'm going to kill Covenant soldiers. They let you do that in the Pact Army. If I have to, I'll just buy an axe and start walking west.
They're dead. Everybody's dead, Litrek. Everybody's dead.
If they try to take the villages, we'll stop them in their tracks.
The Covenant has made a mistake. I'm going to make them pay for what they've done today. They'll regret the day they cost me.
Rolly, what happened? How could they do this?
Don't worry about me, friend. It'll take more than losing a foot to send Hocknir to Sovngarde. Walking back to town was an experience, though. I think I blacked out a few times. Thank kind for me, huh?
I fear the flames. The heat is drying my scales from here. We must escape down the river so we can swim again another day.
Good to see Vivek has kept you safe. We'll make it out of this. I trust Rana, and I trust myself. We'll make it out.
I wish I wasn't so weak. I'd grab a sword and run those bastards down.
We were reunited, and then all this happened. Damn them.
Welcome back. The villagers you rallied are ready to move. I just wish we could have done more. Well then, are you ready to get off this rock? You and I are going to lead the way through the tomb. The locals call it Last Rest. Dars and Sane are going to bring up the rear. We'll make sure everyone keeps moving. Tribunal willing. I've studied a map of the tomb's layout, but I never dared to enter. This place is old. The original inhabitants of Bleakrock rest inside, and not quietly. Two switches will shut these traps off. We need to hit them at the same time. Get the one on the far wall. I'll hit mine when you do.
Shortcut.
Dars, bring them through. This won't take long. So many dead because of me. I don't know if I'll be able to live with myself after this. They need a leader, but they're stuck with me. I need you to unlock a door deeper inside the tomb. That door will have stones with flower symbols upon it. Head through the door behind me. I'll see you soon. This way. We're almost out. I'll unlock the door at the bottom of the stairs. In the next room, there's another switch I'll need you to trigger. Meet you on the other side of that door! The cove should be just beyond this door. I'll go on ahead. Wait for the rest of them here.
Are you not afraid?
Travel down the river is not cheap. It's a good thing your friend here is a fast talker.
Our shellback friend here will get us to safety. He's a hero of the Pact. And for what I've promised to pay him, he'd better be. I fear the Covenant would intercept us if we went straight for Darvin's Watch. So we're going to make for Dalmora, a small town down the coast. Are you ready to go?
I'm so glad I could save all these lives. And all these coins as well. These poor, innocent coins. I will protect them.
One good turn deserves another. What do you need? Are you then? Tag along in my skiff if you...
The river delivers you to Bal Foyen. Welcome. Hungry? Sister and I came down from Dalmora, our village just up the path. Mise, my brother fetches glitter, and I run trade in Bal Foyen. Now, as I was saying, hungry?
Hey there, my friend. Vivec keep you safe. May Vivec keep us all safe, eh?
We saw the boat, so we came to help with drink and food, and you have coin, yes?
We're here. The villagers are safe for the moment. But the Covenant's still coming. We've got to get word to Darwin's watch. We sprint. If we act quickly, we might be able to alert Darwin's Watch before the Covenant ships arrive. You ready? Go to the watchtower, just past the village of Dalmora. Tell the soldiers there to light the signal fires along the coast. The fires will warn Darwin's Watch that war is upon them. I'm going to rally folks here and in Dalmora. Get the battle-ready mustered. Send the non-combatants to safety with Daj. Now hurry. The fate of Darwin's Watch depends on you. Get to the watchtower as soon as you can. There's just no time. We're far southeast of Bleakrock. It's a coastal region of Morrowind called Bal Foyen. Behind you is the Inner Sea, and across that is the island of Vardenfell. It's the biggest port in Stonefalls, and one of the largest cities. Most of the trade on the Inner Sea passes through here at some point. It'll be the first place the Covenant hits. I just know it. It's an Argonian town, full of canals, mud houses, and mosquitoes. Bal Foyen was just a swamp before the great houses donated it to their former slaves. Believe it or not, Fort Zirin used to be an entry point for the slaves brought from Black Marsh.
Sure take the whole Covenant. Look after Brend and Faltha. I already miss those milk drinkers.
Has to be sharp. Has to be very, very sharp. Has a lot of work to do, yes? Many new friends to make.
Evacuate, they said. I'm going to lie here and look at the sky for a while. I think if I stood up, I'd fall down.
I'm thinking about joining up. I think the Pact needs a few stubborn curs like me.
I can't believe how few of us have made it. All that death. And for what?
I've lost my family. I don't know what I'll do. There were scary noises in the fields. Some of my Gua ran away. I'm worried about them. But I can't leave the Gua who stayed behind. They're too frightened. Of course. Gua are noble creatures, and they're hard workers. You've got to find them. Here, take some stinkweed. It's their favorite food. Their stomachs will lead them home. Home to me. Thank you so much. My poor children. I don't know if I could go on without them. Because they are. They haul our goods. They eat our trash. Gua are magnificent. And I have heard rumors about the Covenant. If they attack, who but the Gua will carry our belongings to safety?
I bring an urgent message from Rhea Opacarius, Chief Oracle of the Twilight Queen Azura.
That's a different storyline.
Have something you need to keep safe? This is the place. Best service in Tamriel, too.
Well?
I have many fine goods, direct from Davin's watch. I would make more elsewhere, especially in Ebonheart or Kraganmore, but I've chosen to stay in Dalmora. If one is patient, one can gain great treasure. So I hope, anyway. Family? Why would I leave my clutch mates? They love the mud's musk in Bal Foyen. You're new to Stone Falls, one of the Bleakrock refugees. Then you'll need supplies, yes? Davin's Watch is the closest town to this village. It's a hub for traders from across the Pact. I have many fine goods. You're new to Stonefall. Once a month, I trade our guar hides and meat for smith's goods, fine tools, and luxuries. I used to bring back news from abroad, but people here aren't interested in much beyond their fields. It's to the west, just through the mountain pass. You can walk there in less than a day. Though with the Covenant's problems, I might just postpone this month's trip.
You guys should just come there.
It's for the meal, unless you wanted a reading.
No, thanks. I prefer to ask Tealies.
moment, please. No one else will listen. I have an idea that could help turn the tide against the Covenant. Bal Foyen doesn't have much of a militia to defend it, but we do have Netch. Netch bulls are usually docile, but when they think their herd is threatened, they're fearsome. That's right. When a Betty or Netchling feels threatened, it secretes a kind of oil that provokes a bull's rage. I collected some oil and coated these sterile Netch eggs with it. Throw them at the daggers. The Netch bulls should attack them.
I curse the word dagger. I'd show these dryskins, had I one of my own. Covenant scouts are burning the fields. We were working the crops and they started killing. Please. There are others with me out here. Batuus, Vudilal, and Noluaza.
You don't wear the lion crest. Please, help. With your aid, Moist One, my thanks.
Please, my scales are slick. Don't send me to Sithis. I'll dance on the water, thank you.
Covenant is everywhere. I think so. Thank you. I'll see you down the river.
So, how did it go? Excellent, yes? I'll let the commanders here know of our success. I hope we'll see each other again. Stay moist.
Selling, buying, trading. Right here.
I wish I could feel safe in town, but with the Covenant in Bal Foyen, nowhere is safe. We did, thanks to you. We are forever in your debt. We will think of you always in our passage down the river.
Are you here to stand with Fort Zirin?
It is a pretty game.
sorrow and gloom.
May Kine keep us safe in the days ahead.
I don't know what I'm going to do. Trinhild wants to run off and join the war. Litrick already has a sword. My home, my family. What else can they take from me?
Need a blade? I hope not. I don't have any to spare. I'm fresh out. Bit of an accident in the storeroom with a lantern, I'm afraid. Suddenly, no more kindle pitch. Check the dockyards. Laneem just offloaded a fresh supply. When you see her, warn her about the attack. She's such a fragile lizard. Don't want her going to pieces.
spent my whole life with him. And what do I have to show for it? Nothing. Shore's buttocks.
You just saw that too, right? Down there?
You look brave. Brave like my Gaina. Please help me. I fear she's been eaten by Nyx hounds. I'm terrified of them. She made me a flute. Said it would calm them. To prove her point, she went up the trail behind me. A pack of beasts lives up there. Oh, what's left of her. Whatever state she's in, please bring her back. How could I have let her do this? Oh, Gaina. Sometimes Gaina's a strange girl. She's a master crafter. In fact, she thinks she's one of the best woodcarvers on the coast. I think she wanted to show off for me. Silly girl.
It just ignored the flute. If this Nyx hound hadn't saved me, I would have been eaten. I must have worried her terribly. Please, the hound that attacked me, it's sick. It's rabid. Further up the path, if it wanders down to the docks, my wound might be infected. If you can take care of the hound, I'll limp back to Bisholis.
So we went from a place with a lot of stuff, like horses and dogs. Now we're in a place of giant mushrooms and mosquito dogs and dinosaur horses. Elder Scrolls is an interesting setting. It's like medieval Europe and a random alien planet. Separated by zip code.
She's alive. Hurt and frightened, but alive. I have little to offer by way of reward other than my thanks. I doubt you'll remember two simple fishermen, but we'll never forget you. This is taking longer than I'd planned. Looking for rations. Keep going down the river, friend. Everything here is spoken for. Raiders? In Bal Foyen, take the Kindle pitch, warn the watch. You are sunblessed for telling me. Have you spoken with Urona at the fort already? Zuth, she's a crafty one. Very well. Consider the docks on alert. If you're going to light the fires, I can help you get there. Follow me, sun on my scales.
You're a lizard. What's this about?
We go now to a secret passage. It is really a storage tunnel, but today, it is a secret from the Covenant.
more sense if he didn't have, like, another weapon, you know? It's bare-handed, so summons a light spear, and it seems kind of weird to have a mace and be like, but hold on. Or a baseball bat, whatever. Punching fireballs? This is something I actually haven't tried. Hang on. Bring it on. It's not bad. Let's try this for a minute. Put away. Back already.
Split up!
This is kind of viable. It is unoptimized by any stretch.
Hurry, friend. Bal Foyen is under attack.
What, already?
Thank Kine you've returned. Everyone. They're all gone. My family is gone. They've gone to war, and they're outnumbered. I fear everyone we know will be dead before the day is out. Damn the Covenant. My family was happy. Well, maybe not happy, but they were content. The Covenant attacked in force when they saw the signal fires. Even now, they're marching on Fort Ziren. Daj took some of the villagers there, including my men. Hold up. Captain Rana learned of a second force headed to the Bal Foyen docks. She's leading a group of warriors to repel that attack, but without aid. I'm afraid you must choose. I know it's a hard choice, but you must go to the fort or the docks. Lend your strength where you think it's needed most. I don't know. Maybe I can help you talk it out. What do you want to know? I want to think so, I really do. But the Bredens are known for their magic. If they could find a way through or around the walls. I trust you. You've already saved us once. If you decide to go to Rana's aid, I know it will be the right call. I know Daj will win the day. Captain Rana knows her business, and she has capable people with her, including my daughter. But the docks have no walls, no defensive positions. I I did. Trinhild is proud and stubborn, like her mother used to be. No idea. Perhaps their generals don't see a mud brick village as a threat. I wish they'd felt the same way about Bleakrock.
Alright, well. Walls ought to help. He's been picking all the flowers I was gonna pick.
Callie, Dolly was missing you. Thank you for bringing my family back together. You did, Gua friend. They're all back. Palehide is already ruling the roost. Where would they be without me? I'll get them fed and ready to carry our things.
Alright, I don't care about Darsh, and he's got walls. Two people I know is over this way, so. And Lady, terrible commander. Who's a friend of mine.
The Covenant flooded the docks. We tried to surrender, but they didn't want prisoners. Many of us were gutted and thrown into the sea. A few. We scattered. Some barred themselves inside, but the daggers put everything to the torch. If it wasn't for that crazy dark elf, I'd be fattening fish. You can't look for her now. Fishermen from the docks are trapped in the windmill. Rescue them before they burn.
First we gotta pick flowers, though. Don't rush me.
Sergeant Zane. You must help Zane. Hurry to the docks. Zane won't last long by herself. Hurry to the docks. Oops.
me hold off these daggers while the fishermen get away. I'm all right. Go find Trinhild and Rana. They're on the other side of the docks. You look like a wanted criminal with that bounty on your head.
What? Fuck, is this really time? Unload all my stolen stuff real quick.
Ah, my favorite customer. This one works a special kind of alchemy, theft to gold.
Catch me, you're not gonna get nothing.
The daggers are cowards. They attack the weak and hide behind tricks. These soldiers thought I was a defenseless farmer. I've corrected that error.
Nice.
I fell fighting beside Captain Rana. She hid me here and ran onto the ship. She's after the Covenant commander. He's the one who burned Bleakrock. Don't let her die alone. Fight well. Kill that bastard!
Hey, that worked.
The commander of this vessel is the one who led the slaughter at Bleakrock. This ship will be his grave. Below decks. Follow me. The Breton dies here. Are you ready? Good. Here he comes. Go. I'll meet you on the docks.
Alright.
No questions, only go. You need something to... This is a big fancy boat.
I understand I have you to thank for driving the Covenant from these docks. The Pact owes you a debt. It's like the sun on your scales, isn't it? We almost lost these docks. All these people would have died without your intervention. Thank you. Saving lives is never a small victory. Head to Dobbin's Watch and speak with Holgen. Make sure they've been warned about the Covenant.
I could use another break.
A whole different zone. Through there. Yeah, got a bounty on my head. You want to take care of that one?
Everyone wants to pay me a bounty. It must be my face. It has that you can trust me quality. I doubt you'll try anything like this again.
Hey. Where are we at? 220?
Can I interest you in something?
Excuse me, please. I have a message for you. If I may be so bold, you match the description I was given. I have a message to deliver to you, if that's all right. An old wizard hired me. Called himself Abner Tharn and claimed to be a battle mage in service to Emperor Varen Aquilarius, if you can imagine such a thing. He was quite insistent I find you and deliver his words exactly as he relayed them to me.
Nah, that's a different sound. That's a whole different thing. I think this one is in there.
Hold, adventurer! You're the one I seek. You there! I bring an urgent message from the Skald King. Yes, Urin, High King of Eastern Skyrim. He specifically said it had to be you, though he never told me why. He has a sense about these kinds of things, I guess. Anyway, he wants you to meet with his best agent. Assist her with an urgent matter. Only that she's waiting for you in the city, at the Fighters Guild. Something to do with a plot that threatens not only Skyrim, but potentially all of Tamriel. Will you go talk to the Skald King's agent?
Traveler, a moment. Honor and faith, wayfarer. Blade Master Kasura awaits you at the Watch House in the city of Davin's Watch. She heard tales of your dragon-slaying skills and has requested to meet you at once.
That's a separate thing too, but we'll see. We'll do all these eventually. Come on. Load it all in.
Have you come from Bal Foyen? What news do you have? Yes, soldier. Thank you. We're giving the Covenant a good fight. Without your warning, Davin's Watch would be in their hands. Feels good to save a city, doesn't it? The Covenant is attacking Davin's Watch. The Devils bombarded the northern district. Now they're ashore preparing to attack. I need every able hand in the battle to come. And you'll stand where you're needed. Right now, Grandmaster Tunvol Indural's at a manor in the north of the city. He's got a smart plan, but he needs help. Follow me or meet me there. Your choice. This port's the key to Stonefalls. That's why these Covenant bastards are attacking. They're keen to take the city, but we aren't going to let them. The Nords are here to defend the Pact. You'll find the manor along the north city wall. I'll be there with Tunvol.
Let's see who this is first.
Did you come here for crafting certification?
I'll need a new blade before I go into the field again.
3 keep you, traveler. Welcome to the Darvin's Watch Guildhall. The Fighters Guild. Have you come to join our worthy crusade? We have a new guildmaster and a new singular purpose. Why don't we talk about it for a moment? Good, good. I know we'll be drawing blades together soon enough. Now, what can I tell you? Right. Sees All Colors here is our new guildmaster. She has us all hunting down the Daedra and their dark anchors. You might have seen them. Enormous chains fall from the sky. Plagues of Daedra boil out to lay waste to the countryside. No, our blades are in service to the Guild. We're neutral in the war between the 3 alliances. Some of us follow the Dragon Banner and King Yoren, of course. But every race, every creed, belongs under the Guildhall's roof. Smart question. We train our members in special techniques, and the higher-ups are always looking for motivated members to help with special projects. You never know when the Council will come looking for more hands. Guildmaster Jofnir passed away recently, and very suddenly. We always thought he'd die with a blade in his hand, but he passed in his sleep, called to Sovngarde by his ancestors. We all miss him, but Colors has proven to be a very able leader. Then welcome to the family, as an associate of the Fighters Guild. Get out there and take the fight to the Daedra. Sees All Colors herself often has tasks for new recruits. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Comrade, we have need of you. Will you fight by our side? The Guild has accepted an unusual contract. We've agreed to eradicate Daedric anchors when they drop from the sky. Wherever they appear, Molag Bal's minions soon follow. As we speak, 2 of my guardians investigate rumored anchor sites. Merrick and Aleph are the best the Guild has to offer. Meet up with them in the hills west of Darvin's Watch. You can proceed from there. I know you'll change the river's course, comrade. They're investigating the wilds nearby, above the starved plains. A powerful benefactor. She hates that monsters can ruin the lives of everyday folk. Our benefactor has put gold behind her principles, and so we put our strength behind her cause. They are the tendrils of Cold Harbor, reaching into Nirn. The minions of Molag Bal erect dark shrines in his honor, landing sites for these horrors. The coin this contract brings is good, and in this time of trouble, we need a focus. Yes, I am new to my role as Guildmaster. The death of my mentor, Jofnir Iceblade, has been hard on the Guild. He was well liked among the rank and file. I hope the river has carried his soul where it wanted to go. A powerful benefactor. He's a proud Redguard warrior, one of our best, and a follower of Stendarr. Merrick's full title is Resolute Warhorn. He's sworn to fight the spawn of Oblivion wherever they touch Tamriel. Proof that the Guild accepts all kinds. A Khajiit. She does as much damage with her wicked tongue as with her curved blade. Taciturn, rude sometimes, but a cunning fighter. A powerful benefactor. The size of the task. Our benefactor has asked we call in every guildmate, from the lowest associate on up. Every member of the Fighters Guild has been tasked with ending this Daedric corruption.
You here for crafting certification? Don't worry, there's no cost involved. Your alliance covers all my fees. Once you're certified, they'll let you fulfill the crafting writs. Everyone wins! They're daily requests for crafted goods, but they're only available to certified crafters. If you can show me you know your craft, I'll get you certified. I can train and certify blacksmiths, clothiers, and woodworkers. If that sounds like something you'd want, we can get started. Excellent! We can get started whenever you're ready. Let me know if you have some time. I can train and certify you in something else. Prove you know your way around a forge and I'll certify you. but you have to commit. I can only train one discipline at a time. I want you to craft a simple iron dagger. First you'll mine some iron ore, then refine the ore into iron ingots. You'll use those ingots to make the dagger. Yes, you have to prove you know your way around a blacksmithing station. Those are the rules. For now, bring me an armload of iron ore. Once you're back, you'll refine them into iron ingots. Bring the iron ore to a blacksmithing station. If you have enough, you can refine them into iron ingots. Really put your back into it. When you have iron ingots, return to me. Go to the blacksmithing station and craft an iron dagger. Nothing fancy. You shouldn't need more than 2 iron ingots. Oh, and you'll need a style material. You can purchase them from any blacksmith, or scavenge them yourself if you're thrifty. Craft an iron dagger. You'll need some iron ingots and a style material. You can buy those from any blacksmith if you can't find them yourself. The trick is the style material, but I'm sure you know that. Next is deconstruction. You learn a lot when you break something into parts, even more so when it's someone else's work. Go deconstruct your dagger, or anything else really, as long as you do it at a blacksmithing station. You'll regain some components, of course, but the real trick is to deconstruct another crafter's work. You can learn far more by disassembling someone else's material than your own. It's a fancy way to say take something apart. The term originally came from Altmer poetry critiques. High elves consider their physical crafts to be forms of poetry, so it stuck. You can't know what a sword is, only what it's not, and so forth. You certainly know your way around a forge. You're a blacksmith, and let none tell you otherwise. Of course, I'll get you certified right away so you can fulfill blacksmith crafting writs immediately. Let me know if you have some time. I can train and certify you in something else. A good woodworker sees the final product before cutting the first block of wood. But I can't teach 2 crafts at once. If you commit yourself to the training, I'll certify you. I want to know if you can craft a maple bow. First, go harvest some rough maple. You'll refine it into sanded maple at a woodworking station. Last, you'll take the sanded maple and turn it into a maple bow. Absolutely! Bows are challenging to craft. Show me you're up to the challenge and I'll happily certify you. But first, go get me a bundle of rough maple. Bring the rough maple to a woodworking station. As long as you have enough, you can refine it into sanded maple. Return to me when you've done that, and we'll talk about crafting a maple bow. Craft a maple bow at a woodworking station. You'll need sanded maple, also a style material. Scavenge them yourself, or buy a style material from a carpenter. I prefer to work with maple. It's reliable, plentiful, rarely full of wasps. Craft a maple bow at a woodworking station. You'll need sanded maple, also a style material. Scavenge them yourself, or buy a style material from a carpenter. Every race has a traditional material they work into their weapons and armor. For example, the Imperial style material is nickel. I should know. Every day in the Legion camps, I worked a pile of it.
Do you know how long I've been looking for you?
Don't care.
What business brings you here?
Where's she's still back here? No? Huh.
Craft a maple bow. Bring some... A good bow will get you far in life. Making good bows will get you farther. Excellent! Now we can talk about deconstruction. You grow as a woodworker when you disassemble your own creations, even more so with someone else's work. Head to a woodworking station and deconstruct your bow, or any other crafted wood. I've seen everything I need to see. You're a fine woodworker with a steady hand. Certainly. You're more than qualified to fulfill woodworking crafting writs. I'll certify you immediately. There's only one more certification I can provide. If you need training, I have time. If you convince me you know how to use a needle and thread, I'll certify you. However, you must commit. I can't certify two things at once. Show me you can craft a pair of homespun gloves. First, you'll collect some raw jute, then return here and refine it. Finally, you'll use refined jute to make the gloves. Of course. It was the first trade I studied. I'm happy to certify anyone familiar with a clothing station. Now run forth and bring me a pile of raw jute. Take the raw jute to a clothing station. If you have enough, you can easily refine it. Bring the refined jute to me when you're done, and then you'll make some homespun gloves. Head to the clothing station and craft a pair of homespun gloves. Craft a pair of homespun gloves. You'll need refined jute. You know, I'm a master clothier, yet I still own a pair of homespun gloves. They keep my hands warm at night. Sometimes simple is better. Wonderful! Now for deconstruction. There's much to learn from breaking down your own work, even more so with someone else's. You're more than capable with needle and thread. I'll be proud to call you my colleague. Already done. You'll now be able to fulfill clothier crafting writs, and I look forward to seeing more of your work. I have nothing left to teach. Have you spoken with Daniel Teleno? He can certify you at enchanting, alchemy, and provisioning. Last I heard, he was in the local mages guild. Of course. What do you want to know? Fair question. I was an apprentice clothier in the Imperial City, but my old fusspot of a master had no plans to retire. So I joined the 7th Legion's baggage train. Years of mending battle mage armor helped me perfect my craft. Armies need all kinds of weapons and armor. You learn to pick up a few skills along the way. Also, enemies who capture the baggage train are far more likely to ransom an exceptionally talented crafter. 4 times for me. Don't plan on a 5th. Of course. What do you want to know? I can explain how to craft stronger items with more materials, tell you about the improvement of existing items, or discuss research and traits.
So neither of those two are the person I'm supposed to talk to here. How do I get down to them? supposed to be imprisoned in Cold Harbor. If I talk to you now, I'm breaking the sequence. So I'll come back later. Alright. That's enough for today. I'm getting tired of this game. But
Do you know how long I've been looking for you?
Probably.